And so, one of the most beautiful Lithuanian winters I have ever witnessed has come to an end. So cold, enchanting, sunlit and calming to both the surrounding space and the human soul. Such peace in winter. Everything becomes so still, soft, silent and calm, as if the snow would have covered all the ground and solved all its problems. I allowed myself to spend this time as if inside a bubble, filled with meditation, reading, creativity, play and rest, wrapping myself in a cocoon, gently coloring my future wings with pure thoughts, dreams, and peace. Oh. Oh. Oh God. So much snow. Even our never-freezing Baltic Sea transformed into a sorbet-like miracle, taking my breath away with views I had never seen before. I've never seen anything like this. I felt as if I were somewhere in the Arctic. The more I cultivated joy, fullness and gratitude within me, the more beautifully and magnificently the outer world seemed to unfold. It is one of the fundamental laws of our universe, the law of reflection. Even within the same world, we each create and live in such vastly different realities. Important is not what we get in life, but how we perceive it, how we react, what thoughts and emotions follow after. And even if the circumstances sometimes seem tricky, but inner harmony always shows the way. Living so secluded in the village sometimes really might feel lonely, and some days might flow so calmly that a mind that's used to evaluate the day by the actions and things it did might feel disappointed. Sometimes it all flows. I'm then in a rhythm of quite active daily life, but sometimes there are periods when everything stops. For example, now I have quit my choir because I didn't feel quite the vibe. I felt a lot of tension there, and eventually I decided that there's no need to, to push myself for some reason if I don't feel it. Even though that I had this fear, where I am going to socialize, where will be those escape opportunities. But what I'm beginning to really learn, we need to surrender to the flow and to be independent of these outer circumstances. It doesn't propose to us a right answer if it is better to live calmly or it is better to be busy. It just suggests that these periods may exchange each other from time to time. And if we attach to one of that and want to avoid the other, then we are not completely free. Then our happiness has conditions and we are easily impacted by the outer world. Today I read here in a book, in this amazing book, sounds something like this. I will try to translate. Only then, when you find that life's plenitude inside of you, then you will only find the purpose and meaning in the outer world too. And then it will be the reflection of your inner world and not a certain place that you want to put your spirit in. That only when we are satisfied with what is within, only then the whole world reflects it. And it happened now. This what I read completely manifested and showed how it looks like in the real life. When today, instead of thinking about where I could go and how I could just exchange my daily life somehow, I just try to observe the moment, to surrender and trust that the divine will take care. And then at some point of the day, I felt that I want to go out. And usually we are all alone here. But I met a neighbor today and she was riding the land skis. She told me some amazing tips where to get those land skis at the best price. And she told me that, do you know that tomorrow there is a big hike organized on the lake nearby to your home? And I was like, no, I didn't know that. So I was like, here it is, you know. Once I stepped into my inner satisfaction, the outside world says like, yeah, sure, you can go out, you can have fun, as long as it's not the condition of your happiness. Yeah, that is a big lesson, guys, that I've been learning for many years.
Oh my god, my shoes are full of snow. Ah! Feeling this very moment. Often we'd love to feel something else, we'd love to be somewhere else. But what if we allow ourselves to release that image and to live in here and now instead? What if we choose to concentrate on light, on
feeling our hands and legs, on our breathing, into the joy of just being alive and not taking anything for granted. Remembering that it's all like one blink, and then maybe we will be on another lifetime, in another incarnation. So let's enjoy now the life that we have. The crows are answering me. Come back with me to here and now. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel all the universe that's together with you. Soul sisters and brothers now experiencing this very moment too. And let it be. Let everything be now. The way it is. That must have been a big animal. Oh, look at the colors of the sky. Oh, amazing. Here you can see an electric guitar. My husband borrowed it from friends for 1 month since they are on a holiday. But it also came with this sound box, I don't know how it's in English, and with a mic, which also meant a lot of fun for me. It used to be my dream from very childhood to explore the sound world and the intuitive music world. So I think I will try out something this evening. Hello everyone! It is the 4th of March and it's such a windy day. I thought I will come out to film a little bit outside, but I ended up here in the terrace because it's just too windy. Closing this chapter of winter, which was simply amazing here in Lithuania. The snow is already melting everywhere, and even though it's still quite cold, but I can feel from the very first day of March that suddenly all the birds awakened. I heard cranes already. I think I said this last year too, that it's a little bit tough to release this rhythm of long evenings, darkness and silence. it's just so familiar to me. And it's sometimes a bit frightening to realize that now the time for activeness and lots of things, of gardening, of running around and just going out there to the world is coming now. But I also remember that as soon as my bare feet touched the grass and birds started to sing and we could swim in the warm lakes again, then everything just happened naturally. So if you, for any reason, feel similar, just allow yourself to trust the process, that you don't need to prepare now. When it comes, you will become prepared. This winter, I dove deeper and deeper into intuitive and meditative creation. I really sit and listen carefully to my heart and work a lot to diminish my ego. And then I try to apply this inner knowing of what to do into everything, even in these videos. And I did also the same with paintings. I finished the painting that you saw in some of my vlogs. I really took some time to paint it, not rushing anywhere. I really felt that it conveys a very strong power of light. I published this painting online, and my mother-in-law, she saw that painting and she called just to say that she loved it so much, that she felt so good looking at this painting and like a heart opening and so much happiness, that we decided to bring it to her as a birthday gift. And you wouldn't even imagine what happened when we took that painting to her home. We did a surprise. We just hung it on the wall. She came back after the work and she simply was in awe. Martinas was saying, "Breathe, Mom, breathe, breathe in." And she was like, "Oh." And she said that she felt such strong energies, and the tears started flowing on her cheeks. Such things just truly confirm and strengthens the belief that all those energies, truly work. And now, since the spring is coming and a lot of new things are happening, I will not share all the little details now in this vlog, because then I will not have what to show in the next one. But a lot of new doors started opening now. And next Wednesday, we are also up for travel. We are going to volunteer in Portugal for 2 weeks. And yeah, I will tell you more about that later. And now I just want to thank you for watching. Thank you for being in this circle of light, in this little community. I would also really appreciate if you click that subscribe button and help me spread my mission, my love and light to the world. And also, you are always welcome to join the Patreon family, where I share more open, like diaries and little blogs and behind the scenes, or just if you feel the resonance and would like to support my activity. So thank you very much. Have an amazing day wherever you are. And yeah, lots of love. See you soon.